Hey there guys, how are you? It's John Madrid with John Madrid's Factory Direct. So hopefully you've been watching all the different content that we've been supplying to you guys to try to enrich you and provide value in the home purchasing process. So today I wanted to call you guys or come to you guys in this video and teach you a little bit about the differences in the prices that you guys see online, not even just from ourselves, but from a lot of other places that advertise, right? So we're gonna talk about what is base price. Okay, so base price, a lot of different people explain it a lot of different ways, but I'm gonna kind of just simplify it and give you guys the straight answer. So a base price is really the best way for ourselves to be able to advertise a home price. So what a base price is the home price at the factory, right? Before delivery, set, installation, all the other things that can be added to the purchase price. So there is a big difference between base price and purchase price. So a lot of times you guys may get confused. I'm not saying that you do get confused, but you might. One dealer may quote you, let's just say, and I'm just gonna throw a random number out there, $89.99 base price. And then you shop a different dealer and they tell you $129, and you feel like the other guy or the other place is a better deal, but then you get upset, and you have every right to if they didn't explain to you that they advertised or they quoted you a base price. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of give you some examples, and I'm gonna use that $89.99. Again, these are just kind of made up numbers, but they'll kind of make sense. So let's say that one store A, quotes you a base price of $89.99. And like I said, let's just say store B quotes you a purchase price of $129.99. Your first reaction is going to be like, well, obviously the place that's $89.99 is a better deal. Well, it could be, but it might not be, especially if they don't explain it right. So what a base price is they're telling you, okay, if we order you a house and we ship it to you, the base price, in other words, just the home itself, starts at $89.99 plus options and upgrades. So you may be thinking, well, why are they quoting me the base price? Well, because us, for example, here at John Madrid's Factory Direct Homes, we ship directly from the factory to your location all over the state of Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Louisiana. So if that's the case, somebody, let's just say, for example, who lives in Dallas versus somebody who lives in El Paso, the person in El Paso is gonna pay more than the person in Dallas if the factory's in Dallas, because it costs more to ship it to El Paso. Now that doesn't mean that the person in El Paso is getting a worse deal. It just means they live further than the factory. So it makes sense that the trucks have to drive further to get the home delivered before we even do delivery, or let's just say after we do delivery, installation, the pad, the AC, the skirting, all the different things that may go into your purchase price. Now, the other store, for example, may have, and again, there's no right or wrong, but the other store that quoted the example of, let's say, $129.99 may already have that base price plus delivery, set, AC, and pad, let's just say those things, for example, within 50 miles of their store. So that's kind of where it could get confusing as a prospective purchaser. So here at John Madrid's Factory Direct, we want to quote you a base price plus options and upgrades, right? So options, the way that I describe options is, okay, typically your base price is just the home at the factory. And then options, I like to consider like your delivery, your install, your AC, your pad, your skirting, your steps, your decks, if you decide to do that, those are considered options. Now you may say, well, what's an upgrade? Okay, well, good example. And again, these videos are not here to be very detail oriented, it's to kind of give you an overview. You can always call, text, email us for more information for specific details. But upgrades would be like a base price, for example, is all of the options in the home that come standard. Let's just say your standard black appliances, the ones you're used to seeing. A lot of people like stainless steel. That would be considered an upgrade. So the base price would still, you would need to add the upgraded options in that scenario, right? Or for example, a dormer, like the peak on the outside of the house, that would be considered an upgrade. Again, options and upgrades can get interchanged somewhat, not to get it over confused. But just wanted to kind of clarify what base price means. So base price is the home at the factory. Options we classify as delivery, set, install, AC, pad, skirting, steps. And then upgrades would be like, okay, do you want to kind of add any flash to the house? Do you want to do stainless steel? Do you want to do a farm sink? Do you want to do dormers? Do you want to do shutters? Again, there's tons of options. So one of the most important things is don't hesitate. Call, text, email us today. Do the application. There'll be a link in this advertisement for you to apply and figure out what kind of home you can qualify for. So again, guys, this is John Madrid, and I'm coming to you direct from John Madrid's Factory Direct Homes. And we look forward to taking care of you and your family. And no se olvide, también hablamos español. So call, text, and email us. We're ready to help you today. Thanks, guys.